listening to the High Noon Podcast. Your host, Mason Smith.
And I swallowed some Grizzly, it was it was Copenhagen whiskey blend, long cut. And I swallowed a little bit. We were dipping in the bathroom at lunch. Went back to fifth period, turned white, and just ran to the bathroom and puked everywhere.
Yeah. That's what happened with me the first time I dipped.
Yeah, it's like your first real buzz off anything.
Yep, and then you swallow it. This is I was in play practice. You're a good man, Charlie Brown, and I was dipping, and I threw up everything. It was bad.
Ugh. I think that's called rehearsal.
Yeah, rehearsal. It's the same thing.
Welcome to High Noon.
Are we going?
Yeah, we've been rolling, dude.
Oh, we're going now?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of High Noon. We got first-time guests from the I Know You Fucking Lyin podcast, David, Joly, and Jimmy Moynihan.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
Fuck yeah.
What up?
thanks for having us, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
I've been waiting to come on this for a while.
Yeah, we've been trying to get it worked out. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Last time the Pecan Festival fucked us up.
Yeah.
You couldn't get out.
That's right. You were
Puerto
calling
Ricans
me.
was everywhere.
Yeah, you were like, dude, there's literally I can't get out of my place. I don't even.
Puerto Ricans everywhere.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah. Oh, they was Mexicans. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, I'd probably go with Mexicans more.
Same thing.
Yeah, right.
They speak Spanish.
You know what I mean? Red beans, black beans.
Black beans. I like that. David, what's happening?
Not much is out here grinding, man, working and same shit, trying to get better at comedy.
Yeah.
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 You've been writing a bunch because I see you a lot at Vulcan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot. There's a few new bits that you have that I really like.
I like it. It's so stupid.
It's funny, though.
Yo, the thing I like about Austin is the fact you can take a bit and you can literally, on Monday, say you start a bit today, you get up enough, real situations to where by Friday you can put it in your act.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Just so much stage time.
Yeah, that's fucking dope. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like a miniature New York scene or something.
Yeah.
Except for with more alt comedy.
Oh, it ain't a lot of alt comedy in New York, you don't think?
I think it seems to be more like stand up in New York.
There's not as much alt comedy in
Yeah.
New York. Although 10, 15 years ago there was a pretty big alt scene because there was an alt comedy movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right,
that
like
was
Zach
huge.
Galifianakis.
Yeah,
and,
Eugene Merman and Todd Barry and Patton Oswalt.
Right, that's
so
right.
there was a whole alt
Janine Garofalo.
movement in New York.
Yeah, doing comedy in comic book stores and shit.
And then you get to do both. If you're just a regular comic that can kill anywhere, you can do both. You could do the whole alt scene, and then
what's alt? Would alt be like the pervert show that they have at Creek? That's alt.
That's definitely alternative. That's for sure.
Is that or is
so?
alt?
Alt would a good example of someone who's funny and alt would be like Miles Johnson.
Yeah.
Casey Rock.
Very unique.
Rocket.
Yeah,
Okay,
Casey
unique.
Rocket.
Okay, I love that shit.
Yeah. Well, I like it when they're funny. But there's a lot of it where I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
I like the weirdos for my own
Mason hates
enjoyment.
alt comedy.
I mean, except for Miles and I love Miles.
Good
I love
alt
Casey.
comedy is great.
Yes.
There's nothing
Right.
worse than someone that's like, okay, I see what you're trying to do here.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
That's what I don't like.
And you're wasting everybody's time.
Yes.
I like. Yeah, well, I get it.
I mean, we all hate that, but Mason has a higher standard of
Right.
it's like.
But I think
trust
that's
me, the
'cause
people that you and I are like, those guys are really funny. Mason's like, they're not fucking funny.
Yeah.
because you probably got the old
He's
mentality
like,
of
yeah.
this is stand up
For sure, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it's also what I like.
Yeah, I feel you.
I like storytelling and a good topical shit if it's written very well written.
Yeah, yeah. Because topical has got to be written well.
It's got to. Otherwise, it's just you just sound like
Everybody
much
else.
Yeah.
I mean, I that's what I like about alt though, because it's so different. It ain't
For
the
sure.
same just this or this or this. It's like when I hear Casey Rocket come on, I fucking light up. Or Miles,
Same.
Man, Miles is a fucking monster.
He's so funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's so funny.
And it's hilarious.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
I watch it like this, in amazement. You know.
Well, they all have their own vibe. Like Miles has his own vibe that is very, very unique to him.
For sure.
And then Casey obviously has his own vibe that's very unique to him.
Absolutely.
So for me, that's my goal, is to have a whole thing. So it's when I go on, it's very specifically
Yeah,
me.
they know what to get.
Right.
And
Hell yeah.
I want to be like less generic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
think
if I
everyone
could
wants
if I
that.
could only just take over the shirtless thing, I think, you know,
Oh, you ever do that on stage?
not as much.
He doesn't do it like that, but he's like theme shows he's done. Like we did a pajama party show and he showed up in his underwear.
Yeah.
Just only his underwear.
Is there a
Just draw-
I
college?
like
Just
doing
for-
stuff like that.
You a wild boy.
Dresses up in BDSM bullshit. He's secretly gay.
Yeah, when I was Dill Daddy.
Dill Daddy. You gotta get a new fucking job, dude.
That's why I love white people, man. That's my new favorite pastime is this. Y'all don't even know I do it.
He's doing it actively when he's hanging out with you.
You just observe the
No,
watts?
I love to watch y'all dance.
Oh, hey, I'm good at dancing.
Like by yourself or something.
yeah.
Cause you don't care. It's just like it's your beat in your head, and you just it's just you, baby. Like this man might
Oh,
be
yeah, you
slow
see-
dancing.
you
It's
see me
beautiful.
You see me and Chloe dancing at work all the time, just in our own world.
It's great.
We stop. We pass each other. We have like 1 minute dance parties. and
It's
go back
great.
to work.
Nice.
I watch it from afar too, cause
Yeah.
I don't want y'all to spook or nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't want to startle. 'Cause if we see that someone's watching, then we might get embarrassed.
I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
you watch me dance from afar.
All the time, you.
multiple times,
Oh my God, all the
I'll be
time.
like
So
dancing just outside of a bar, like on a patio, and Joly will be
Alone?
like a mile away behind a tree, just watching.
That's my thing, man. I love watching white people dance. Yeah,
Yes.
just like that.
He does that.
It brings me so much joy.
Yeah.
Cause y'all be so free.
You're like it's so look at him, he's really bad at it, but he thinks he's good.
Yeah, but it's good to me. Like I get it. I ain't a good dancer.
Yeah.
So like whenever I cut a rug, to me that's
You don't
fucking
dance
great.
a
Well, that's why
lot.
like music
Yeah.
festivals are so
I-
much
yeah,
fun
more.
because
I
everyone's
need
on
to
drugs
dance more.
dancing, no one's looking at you. You're
And
just
no
like, you
one's
do whatever
dancing
you want.
well.
Like, yeah. No one's dancing well, but everyone's having the best time at music festivals. You know,
Yeah.
everyone's
The
best
That's the
time.
best place. If
High
you
on
want to see a
Molly.
lot of whites dancing,
Yeah.
go to a music festival, EDM.
Yeah, we gotta
You'll
take,
see
we gotta
some-
take you to like a house show, David. And you'll have. A
I'm
blast,
down.
Dude.
Yeah, you'll
I'm
see
down.
some really goofy ass whites dancing.
But it's great because they don't care. They just having a good time.
Yeah.
Like I worked
Yeah.
at restaurants a lot, so like I was a server. So like most of my friends back in the days, well as an adult, were like white people. So I know about y'all little tricks to the trade. See, you think I know.
The trade. What are some of our tricks to the trade?
Just fucking a good time, man. You know,
Yeah.
it's-
Okay. I like
You know, especially like at work. Like if you work at a restaurant and a woman says like sexual harassment, you a creepy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because at restaurants, people talk about the craziest
it's-
shit.
Yeah,
all they
kitchen
talk
talk.
about is
You
sex.
know, like you might hear a woman come in the back. I was sucking this dude dick last night. He had his fucking balls down my throat. It take talent to put balls down your throat, like.
Yeah.
And if somebody say, "Hey man, this man is creeping everybody out," everybody talking crazy in the kitchen.
Yeah, right.
You're a real weirdo.
Yeah, you got to
You're a real weirdo.
offend some kitchen staff. You got to be extra
What
weird.
restaurants did you work
Yeah.
at? What restaurants did you work
Shit,
at?
I worked at Outback. I done worked at Red Lobster, Olive Garden,
Okay.
Corporate guy.
some bars. Yeah, but I mean that's
Chains,
when
yeah.
when I moved back to Orlando.
Yeah.
Like when I lived in Tampa, I worked at like a couple bars. Like
Yeah.
my 20s don't owe me shit.
Yeah.
That shit was good times.
Were
Yeah,
you
same
doing?
here.
Were you
I
doing
think
comedy?
I wasn't doing much other than partying. The early 20s.
But I was making a lot of money as a bartender. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it was nights. Like an average was like $500, and I worked like 4 days a week.
Yeah.
So like when I went out, I used to go and like
Party.
My white friends told me about cocaine. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it was great.
Yeah.
Cause I used to get like stone cold fallout drunk, and I'd be like, ugh.
Yeah.
What was his buddy name? Ryan. He was like, David, you need a little bit of this. I
Gives
said,
you a little espresso up the nose.
yeah. I said, what is this? He said, it's called the reset button. I did like this here and went. I said, wow, Jonathan.
he's like,
Somebody's back in the game.
This is how we get home tonight, buddy.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Was
like-
he wearing an all white suit?
Nah.
I picture him like as
Nah,
a
when I,
god,
he
god
was-
figure.
That's when we used to
Picture
wear
him dressed
blazers.
like the KFC
Oh
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
With the nice shirt underneath.
Yeah, yeah.
Some nice
Hello,
jeans.
David.
Hello, David. Here's some cocaine.
Now, were you just doing a little bump, or did you ever do lines? Cause
Oh, in my career?
yeah, when
I've
you were,
done lines in my career. you know what I
okay,
mean?
because
Yeah.
when I was younger, I would go to
My
like
career. That's the best. Yeah.
we would go to.
That's how I'm gonna refer to my old days. The career.
The
That's
career.
it,
yeah, you know, it's
Have to now.
you
I've
know
done
everything
lines
is
in my
it's a career in everything. It's a career in comedy, like it's a career in like when you're just a single man knocking chicks down. You know,
So I had a career in thieving.
Yeah, you had a little run.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you?
And drugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thieving and drugs. Well, the
Thieving and
drugs,
drugs.
I guess I still will do drugs.
Probably the reason why you were thieving.
Oh, 100%.
What drugs you was on?
We were doing whatever you had, but
Damn.
well, we were doing the Pepsi challenge. It's where you smoke meth and then eat a handful of Xanax,
What?
and you just like you would just be on autopilot, just stealing, breaking into houses.
Now, I
whatever.
never really do no hard
Dude,
drugs.
'cause
I just
Xanax
did.
will make you
'Cause
steal
it makes you
without
just
meth.
steal stuff. Yeah.
Anything like any benzo you want to like.
Gas stations beware.
Yeah,
if
and
you're on Xanax.
CVS's are I would
Oh,
always
yeah.
steal there just because like I don't know. I just
Well, yeah, I think it's because you're so relaxed and confident. You're just like, I could totally just take this right now.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the best at
Oh,
the time.
Xanax?
'Cause you'll
yeah,
tell
like lights
yourself-
would
You
be
ever got
on,
caught?
but nobody's home. Oh yeah, that's why I don't do it anymore.
How did
Yeah.
you get caught? Was it like a lot of police came and you got slammed on the ground? And
Yeah, so the final arrest, there was like 6 cop cars that showed up
Damn.
because there was like an APB out for my truck
Nighttime.
on like the very last one.
What you was stealing?
So we had like the big thing that we had done. We like robbed a Walmart. We like took a fake check that we had stole from a vehicle earlier that week, and just wrote a pre-checkout for like $1,800. We each got a flat. So we got 3 flat screens, an Xbox 360, and a
Holy
PS3.
Wow.
Damn.
And she scanned everything, so everything's like now got no magnets on it. It can all be taken out. And I thought we were so fucked up. I thought she said, "I'm going to get you your change." But what she was doing was going to call the cops, and we just left with all the stuff. And then my one friend, he was on a rabbit because he had a broke ankle, or the rascal. So like I'm like getting in the truck, and I had a blow and go. So like I look over my shoulder, and he's in the basket going, "Start the truck, start the truck." So I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah, y'all some horrible criminals.
yeah.
First of all, you
Yo,
can take a
horrible.
cripple to the crime to commit a crime. Like, what's wrong with
so
you?
dumb.
It's not a vehicle where you have to
Well-
blow to start.
Because I had 3 DWIs.
I know, but
So-
borrow.
Yeah, they don't put those in just for no reason.
You need a shoplifting car. You can
Well,
borrow. You know?
so we all get in the truck though, and we leave. And then like a week or two goes by, and one night we were doing the Pepsi challenge, and I like passed out in my truck on this dirt road. And when I woke up, I just see a big hay bale in this field just on fire, and my buddy's banging on the window. And like I just roll the window down, and he punched me in the face, and he goes, "Dude, the cops are coming, run!"
Yeah.
And then come to find out, he lit that hay bale on fire so he could see, because he
Okay.
dropped his pills.
Damn.
And we didn't have light. We didn't have phones.
Where you from? You in Tennessee, right?
Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Damn, this is real fucking.
Yeah.
Started a fire
Come
so
to
he could find
intervention.
his pills.
Yeah.
Were you doing comedy then?
No way.
Comedy
No.
saved your life, didn't it?
Well, that came late. This particular night is when my life changed. So
was the last one.
I leave, and I went through like Taco Bell, and I'm going to grandma's house. Like, when you're getting fucked up like that, you always live at grandma's house.
Got to.
And yeah, it's the only one that'll let you,
Yeah.
because no one else is gonna let you live with
You've
them.
been kicked out of every other
Yeah,
place you
you
have.
got to go to grandma's. And
Last resort.
on the way home, I get pulled over, and like 6 cop cars came, and then I find out later that they had been looking for that truck because previously, like a few weeks earlier, my buddy that punched me had pulled a knife on the Burger King lady,
Oh,
and like I didn't remember any of that happening.
right.
And like, because he thought that she took his phone. And then we got in the truck, and the phone was like in the seat.
Oh no.
So
And he put what kind of knife it was?
it was like
Like one of these?
And in like what world would she have access to his phone? She's behind
that's
the
how we talked him down. We were
Man.
like, dude, I swear
Think
to God,
about
she
it.
doesn't have it. We gotta go. And then, but yeah, so they were looking for us, and then, yeah, they arrested me,
Man.
and I was in the interrogation
You
room.
were like, you guys
And,
were trying to get arrested.
I took, they didn't search me, so I had 9 Xanax bars left,
Okay.
and I just took them all.
All right.
And then I woke up 3 days later and
Oh,
found
boy.
out that I told on myself and both my friends. I t-
Yeah, you ain't need to be a criminal. That shit ain't for you, man.
No.
God damn.
and then I never got in trouble again. I did drug court for a year, and then I moved to Boston.
God, you told on yourself.
Yeah, and both my friends.
Well, but you haven't been in trouble since,
No.
so maybe it's a blessing in.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
for
you're
sure.
retarded.
Yeah, no, it's still retarded.
Yeah, but
Well,
both,
the thing is
both.
you stopped doing meth. and Xanax. He just started doing weed and mushrooms and acid.
Little hydrocodones every now and again.
Okay, that's
mushrooms
pretty
are
good.
nice. I like
Yeah.
mushrooms.
Yeah, I like mushrooms too. They're real nice.
But yeah, and then that's when I moved to Boston. I met Nat Nat Rogachevsky. I
Yeah.
met him at a music festival,
Yeah, yeah.
and then I moved to Boston. He had a spare room.
Ah.
Yeah, in 2013.
That's when you
Holy
started doing
shit.
comedy?
No, I started comedy in 2018.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So you didn't.
So I
did
was
Nat
just
do
me
comedy
and
then?
no, I got Nat into comedy. He got into comedy
oh,
like
shit.
Oh, you
Two
got
and a-
him in.
yeah, like a couple years after I started.
Wow.
And
Nice.
then but when I first moved there, we were big into the music festival scene. Talk about fucking nerdy whites dancing.
Yeah, that's the fun.
Yeah, they are wild people.
They dance a lot.
Yeah, they call them wooks. You ever heard of a wook?
Nah, that sounds.
It's like a
racist
hippie.
as fuck.
It's based. It's.
I don't even know if I can say that, man. What is it called again?
a
A
wook.
Wookie, a Wook.
Like
Oh.
so, it's white people with like dreadlocks. They're hippies. They're dirty, and they go to music festivals.
They're like the
and-
new version. They're like this generation's Grateful Dead following. You know what I
Oh.
mean?
Exactly
They like go to
that.
all the music festivals, see all the DJs, just do all
Right.
all the drugs and part.
Wooks.
Yeah, Wookiees.
They're
The
Wookiees.
Wooks.
Yeah,
Wooks, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And there's a band called
I'm
Wookie
not
Foot.
saying that. I don't feel safe.
That's fun.
It just don't feel safe. I don't know about that.
That's a new bit for you,
fun.
dude. There's this new word. I don't know if I can say
Have
it.
you
or
guys
not.
heard? Have you guys heard of this?
Have you guys heard of this?
Wooks.
Yeah, for real.
It's
When,
apparently.
when we leave here, dude, look, just Google the term and just read up about it.
Can you pull Taylor? Could you look up wooks?
Wooks.
I'm not saying it though. I don't know. It just feels racist when I say it.
But Wooks, they seem to be happy. They're
Oh yeah, because they don't have
good-spirited.
rent. They
have
just
I think it's
fun.
too
Yeah.
low.
they
Yeah.
couch
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
couch surf.
You don't need
Just hit
yeah.
images.
You don't need an apartment.
It's a-
That's yeah. That's
Oh.
a wook. These are wooks. Yeah.
them people should be jailed.
Yeah. Yeah.
They look, this what the fuck our tax money going on?
He did a Pepsi challenge way
Yeah,
for
I
too
bet.
long.
Yeah.
Look, oh, it does look like Essen Mocker, just like
Oh,
he was
is
like
that who you
really
meant?
messed up. Look at that other one.
Oh my. Yeah.
That-
That's the perfect example right there.
They need to round all of these people up and say it's a big free drug event
That
and
meme
blow
right there,
up the
sup,
whole
bro, can
fucking
I borrow
lands of all of
everything?
them.
Yeah.
Get all of these people to a big drug event and blow the fucking place up.
That's a
we
good-
don't need these type of people walking around on Earth.
Well,
like
they did
this.
that at Gaza, remember?
Yeah.
Take their ass out,
Okay,
man.
I changed my mind. Wooks suck.
Oh, they also have so the female wooks they have
Oh.
hairy armpits and
Oh.
hairy legs usually.
Yeah, take these bitches out, man.
Dude,
These people
she
don't need to be
sucks.
walking around like this.
Yeah, they're among us too. There's a few. There's a little community of them here in Austin.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
Are they like pixies
like gypsies.
or gypsies?
Yeah,
Oh,
kinda. Yeah.
So
yeah,
they're like
kinda.
gypsies. They pickpocket and shit.
They're like,
Oh,
no.
yeah, definitely,
Well,
probably, most definitely.
oh,
They, well, they
Most
try
def-
to.
look at them sitting on the street right there being homeless.
They try to. They try
Sure
to.
they do.
So a lot of them too
Don't
will
get me wrong,
go to
I have
Oregon.
a lot of wook friends.
I mean, I
and
fuck
they're
a couple
great
of them
people.
wook bitches.
Yeah, well, they got
But
hairy
if they-
legs.
if they got like, keep your fucking pits down,
Yeah.
bitch. I would choke the shit out of
Dude,
you.
I can't tell
Get
you how
some of
many
that
times I
fucking-
met
that
I
pit
met a
hair
hot
on me,
chick,
motherfucker.
and then and then I looked at her legs, and they were hairier than
why are
mine.
they all squatting? So they. I just love the idea of them pickpocketing.
Yeah.
They spelled
makes-
girl
oh.
weird.
I seen, matter of fact, when I first moved here, when I first officially moved, it's this one cat I was renting a room from, buddy, and it was out there like way east, and they do the campfires right in the drum circles.
Oh
Them
yeah,
the
yeah.
wooks.
Yeah, that's
they tried
kinda-
to fucking get me
Oh,
to
you
go
just
there.
said it. You just said it.
If they would have got me to go there, I would have blew that shit up.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
What's up, bro? Can I borrow everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
they
got,
know that-
or do you have any ketamine?
The term woke by nature is so immersed in the context that if you've heard and you've heard it in conversation, you're likely to already be part of the culture which it originates in.
Like, yeah. So if you know the term, you probably are one.
Yeah, pretty much.
if you
I
know the
was-
term.
I mean,
but-
don't get me wrong. I spent like 10 years just going to music festivals.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
same.
I wasn't the ones that just lived in my car and went
Right.
from festival to festival. I'd go to one, go home, work for 3 months, go to another one.
Right.
But I mean,
Oh, so
go-
they don't live anywhere? They like
No,
homeless?
they
They're like nomads?
festival hop.
Yeah.
What?
Otherwise, we can only imagine your curiosity was piqued,
Peaked.
peaked. That's not how you spell peaked. By a couple of dreadlocked schlubs in front of you at the gas station buying American spirits while you innocently were trying to buy some coffee and get to your fucking job. This strange bearded man dressed in an assault of psychedelic sublimation dye asks his buddy to grab him a pack too, and his friends replies with chagrin. Get your own, you fucking look.
Dude.
Try saying
just
that,
having
Joly.
Mason Reed thing should
Get
be
your
a new
own.
segment.
Mason Reed.
Yeah.
Mason Reed.
Welcome to another segment of Mason Reed.
Mason Reed.
Honestly, I'm no
You
better.
read
so.
really good.
Damn. So these people, this shit.
They
this-
exist, yeah. So every year, every summer, it's festival season is summertime.
Oh, so they take the summers off.
Well, they don't have job. There's no off when you don't have a job.
So year
These are people
round.
that like work
It-
at
so-
like big weed farms and trim for.
They're
Oh,
trimmigrants
okay.
is what they call them, is another term. too.
Trimmigrants.
Yeah.
They'll go from like farm to farm, just trimming the farmer's bud. And
Living in tents.
living in tents on the property, and then getting paid, and then going.
I
to
know
music
we just
festivals.
met, but can I come chill with y'all for a few days after the fest? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how a lot of them do it
Yeah.
because they're often very charming, and they sell drugs too. That's how they get their like they flip
Right.
acid and Molly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They always got like the best shit.
Yeah, no, they do. They do have good drugs. And when I was doing it, so what we would do is we would bring Molly. We would bring ounces of Molly to these festivals and sell them, and that's how we would get back and pay rent so that we could go to the next one the next month.
Who
Yeah.
you paying rent to?
See, like when I'd go to
Well,
the
we
festival,
had a-
I'd
we
be
had an
dressed
actual
like that, but when I
apartment.
get home, I'd go
Oh,
back to
okay.
normal clothes. These
Yeah.
guys
Yeah,
just don't,
yeah,
like,
we
you
would
know,
become normal
like
when we got
you go to
home.
the festival, you dress up.
Oh, you used to be one of them people too?
I was never like that.
No,
No, but I would go
you
to
were
all
like
the same music
cosplaying.
festivals. I was
Yeah,
going-
yeah, I was a tourist.
They were living.
It's a lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah.
a life. Yeah, it's
definitely a lifestyle.
nuts.
Ugh.
Would
And
you-
they don't wear deodorant. They're
Oh,
smelly
boy.
people.
Yeah, I don't
Damn.
like that.
Yeah.
We got any? Who would you say the most famous one of them people are in the Austin comedy scene?
Swiggy.
He
Yeah.
won. Nah, Swiggy wear
He-
deodorant.
No, well,
I'm not saying every single thing.
yeah,
every
but
box
he
is
is
checked off,
closest
but
to a
I
wook.
would say
I'd
he's
say.
the closest
Is he,
famous one we got.
Yeah. Swiggy.
Love that
Oh,
guy, dude.
so we need
Every
to
time I
go-
see him at Cherry Black, Swiggy.
I do the same thing.
Hey, well, we finna hunt these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
These people do not. All right. Okay.
All right.
All you
I
gotta do
love
is leave
everybody,
little
man.
leave
Yeah,
little
I got
drug
an idea.
baggies like a trail.
I have a video idea. Let's take David to one of these festivals and just videotape him interacting
Yeah.
with these wooks.
Oh man,
David goes to his first music festival.
that would be great.
David made-
What would be one? Can you type in music festivals in Texas?
They might be cool people though. You like them? You think they cool?
Oh,
when you're
they're-
there, you're having a blast.
Yeah, yeah,
When you're
they-
there, you're having a blast. But it's like as soon as like the festival's done and you're like, okay, back to reality, they're not.
It's the same
No,
as
no,
like,
you're like-
it's the same
They
as
don't go back to
never
reality.
talk to the gypsy woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking walk away from the gypsy woman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they,
that-
they,
that
pick,
meme-
they pickpocket.
Yeah, fucking wooks pickpocketing and
They
shit.
walk around like this.
See, so but
And then they just pickpocket.
so they do have this like weird. They try to be all like high. They try to preach this thing of like, oh, it's all love and shit. But there are some scummy ones, like especially in the Northeast,
I bet.
where like they'll go rob tents and shit during
Oh.
the festival. Yeah.
I've seen that happen.
And
where
if people
have
find
come
you,
back.
they beat your fucking ass too.
Yeah.
Some of
I
those
bet.
fucking people are attached to like biker gangs and shit loosely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people that go
Right.
from all over the world.
You ever
so I
heard of the
think-
Nitrous Mafia?
Nitrous? Well, they just
So they
huff
so-
nitrogen?
So they would bring what they would do is they would find out where all these festivals are going to be,
Yeah.
and a week before the festival they would go in and bury nitrous tanks, so that when they got into the festival later they go dig them up, bring that to their tent or whatever, and set up and sell balloons. It's called hippie crack.
They're
Yeah.
How much the balloon cost?
$5 usually,
Yeah.
And you be high for what by like
30 seconds or less.
Yeah.
Like
Did
it's
you ever-
it's why
It's
they call
wild.
it.
Some people like just take canisters and just like I know friends that I would go with. They would just like bring case,
lot,
like,
yeah.
like almost like a pallet worth of like the little nitrous containers.
Yeah, it
and then
doesn't-
they would just be sell them out.
Get
to
the
people.
cracker.
People would be just ripping nitrous all weekend at the tent. And I'm
do
like,
it get you high?
Yeah,
I did it one time when
Yeah.
I was on acid.
Call it doing
and I didn't
whippets.
Really like
It gets you high. So there's about 25 seconds. That's a lot of fun.
yeah.
Like just a whole lot of fun. Your head gets,
Jimmy, the way your eyes look, already like Jimmy.
yeah.
A whole lot of fun.
Like, Yeah, you get super lightheaded, and
Sometimes you can fish out though. They call it fishing out. And I knew a guy that you're never supposed to do it when you're standing up. What, do you want one? Oh,
nah.
and he was fishing out, and he did it standing up, and he just fell, smacked his face on the ground, and just started banging his face off the floor.
oh,
They had to slide a
man.
pillow under his face.
Shit.
He was on the hippie crack.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah. The nitrous.
I remember back when we used, like at restaurants back in the days, they would give the kids balloons, and we would take it and go.
Oh, that's helium. Yeah.
Oh, that's helium.
Yeah, that
Okay.
doesn't get you high. That just makes your voice funny.
What is nitrous like? What do they have it at?
Like the dentists would have nitrous
Oh, okay.
to get
The
you
helium
high.
Make your voice all high.
Yeah, I
That
know
just
what you're
makes
talking about.
Your voice all low.
Yeah,
And you be like, you
Like-
really be high.
yeah,
Like when they put you to sleep for the
Mhm.
dentist. Yeah.
yeah. Except for it just it wears off, like super quick.
I did it one time. I didn't really like it.
Yeah, I was never really. I mean, if someone was like, "Here, you want a balloon for free?" I'd be like, "Sure."
Would you do it right now?
Yeah,
I wouldn't even.
yeah,
I'd be
for
like,
sure.
"Oh, okay."
If someone had a cracker with those little whippets you can buy from the head shop, I would do that.
Would you do it like 3 times a day?
No, and I would, and also I wouldn't go to the effort of getting it.
Oh, okay.
Someone would have to be like, present it to me and be like, "Do you want
Yeah.
to do
Would
this?"
you like to enjoy a whippet?
Yeah,
Can you do just one and just walk away?
yeah, for sure.
Don't waste
It's
your
not
time
worth
doing that.
finding.
I'm not
It's
gonna do it. I'm too old to do it.
Legitimately, it's not worth tracking down and like figuring it
Oh
out.
no.
It's not worth any effort.
Shit, my whippet
That-
guy's not picking up.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I'm a old ass motherfucker and I'm addicted to whippets. What kind of shit is that?
Have you done psychedelics?
I
Have you
did
ever-
mushrooms. Yeah.
Yeah, but you never done acid or anything.
I did it once. What that was about a couple weeks ago,
Yeah.
but it was all right.
Did you? It's in my opinion because I've done acid well over 100 times, and now I'm all set. I don't need to do it anymore. It lasts too goddamn long.
Acid.
Yeah.
Yeah, acid lasts a long time. Mushrooms.
Mushrooms is a perfect 4 to
perfect
6
amount.
hours.
And then also.
The mushrooms sometimes be kicking your ass. You take 2
Sometimes
minutes.
if you do too much, yeah.
Like if you get a good, like the most I done did was probably like 6 grams, 5 grams.
Yeah, that's a good dose.
But I was walking on water. I was talking to God. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Were
That
you-
was a good
Were
time.
you in public or were you at home?
Oh, I was definitely in public.
Oh yeah. See, I don't really like tripping in public.
No.
Man, sometimes.
I'm gonna trip for Tool on this week.
Or who?
I'm gonna go see Tool this week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take
That'll
some
be fun.
mushrooms. Yeah.
One time I had to do 30 minutes at this club in Winter Haven, LOL. I was featuring. I remember I was on like 4 grams. Me and
Jeez.
DJ Santana going to it. I done ate
Oh my
4 grams. When I tell you I felt like fucking Eddie Murphy up there, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I was like, da, 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 da. I done did it a couple times here. Like every now and then, I do like 2 grams and go do a show. You know, I like to be like kind of.
Dude, I like
Yeah.
imagining David on stage and he in his mind he's like fucking murdering, but
Eddie
everyone else is
Murphy,
just
yeah.
seeing him and they're like he's up there just talking to himself.
Yeah.
People are like, "What's wrong with David tonight?" And you're just up there like Eddie Murphy, like you're just saying Eddie Murphy, like you're
Eddie Murphy.
Just saying all kind of random shit.
like just to you, you're absolutely murdering, but everyone else is like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, this shit is bad.
You're just
man.
staring at the wall.
Somebody get him out of there, man. That shit is crazy.
Nah, whatever you're doing, you keep it up. You're killing.
I'm just grinding.
I
You
remember
doing your thing, man. We all out here grinding. That's the
Yeah.
thing, though.
We're trying.
We just all out here grinding, just waiting on that shot. And
And you're doing the road too, which is sick. I love seeing that. All on my feed, you're always doing the road.
yeah, I mean, like, because the way I look at it is like, thank God for Kill Tony. You know what I mean? The following is so big, and there's so many people that want to see you. It's easy to like reach out to a club and just kind of handle the marketing yourself.
Oh, cool.
You know
Is that
I
what
mean?
you're doing?
Yeah, and I just run an ad, and I keep getting new followers. Like, so I know it's organic. I'm getting like 400 or 500 followers a week.
Oh, sick.
Well, maybe about 2 or 3. You know, I just know that I'm at 9,000 now.
Oh, that's all. And what were you at before Kill Tony when you moved here?
Shit, like 3,000, 2,500 or
Oh,
something.
okay, that's
And it's-
awesome.
And it's like other opportunities, you know, and people seeing it. So, you know, knowing how to understand that. And I already got the time. The time ain't no problem.
Mhm.
Like taking that onto a show, you know.
Yeah,
So
You have
know,
an
it's just
hour?
a blessing. Yeah, I could do an hour.
sick.
Yeah. I mean, but I've been doing it almost 8 years. In May, it'll be 8
Yeah,
years.
cool.
You know, like every day, like every single day. You know what I mean? That's how I know Jimmy. Seeing Jimmy out there on the grind. We out there on the grind in Florida, like, it ain't no plan B.
Yeah, same.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of other people that's moving out here. Some of them suck.
No more Florida. No more Florida, please.
Nah, whatever.
There's no Florida left. I mean, like,
They're here.
there's
Yeah.
no, seriously, it's like there's not a lot of.
Everybody saw
good-
Cam and David and was like, I'm going.
Yeah, that's
That's
exactly what
awesome.
happened.
Basically,
Yeah.
it was like it was almost like we were hearing how many times you could get up. And
Yeah.
in Florida, we're driving fucking 2.5 hours to do a 10-minute spot sometimes.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's why I left Fresno, California.
Yeah.
Because I would have to drive 3 hours to LA or San
Insane.
Francisco or Sacramento for a big city. And
Yep.
then I'd hit everything in between.
right.
And then come out
How
here.
many times can you actually get up? That's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
in a
now
night.
it's like difficult to get up almost. Like if you're not out and about. Like, I mean, I'm always working. So, I mean, I'm always at the club. So it's nice being there, you know.
And you're
but-
getting up too while you're working though.
Yes,
usually.
I get up about 3 days a week, you know,
Yeah.
there, which is nice. But I mean, I do need to be out and hitting other things. And you just have to get better at asking. So like,
Right.
It's a
you
big
know,
thing.
I've-
Is
yeah.
asking. Yeah.
Yeah, asking. I like asking people in person instead of like.
Really?
On the
I like
internet.
doing the opposite.
I'd much rather because it's like a hang
That's called
thing, you know?
autism, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like
I just feel like it's more organic when you're hanging out at a show,
No.
you're having a good time, and be like, oh hey man, think I can get on? Maybe you got any spots next month? You,
No,
you never
it's
ask
good.
for like right now. You just
Yeah,
ask
I
for, like,
always do the
always
next
ask for,
month
like,
move.
or the next month or next
Well,
week. What do you got? And see what's
Sometime when
going
you
on.
when you hit them in the DM and hit them up, and they act like they ain't see it or whatever,
Yeah.
you know they seen it.
Yeah.
Then the next time they see you, you kill. Then they reply to that
Yeah.
to you asking. You know what I
that's
mean?
a nice feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
Hey, David, can you and Jimmy scoot just a little closer together?
All right.
Just so you're centered up. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
for sure.
Now kiss.
How long you been doing comedy? You,
Be
6 years?
6 years in November. Yeah.
How long you been doing it?
Like roughly 11 when I started. Like started 11 years ago, but I would say going serious. Like I feel like moving out here was like the first like year one almost because it was just like all for fun back home. You know?
Yeah. Now it's
So
like,
but I mean, I've
doing
been
it for real.
been performing for about basically 10 solid years.
Yeah, I feel
You
you.
know?
But yeah, now
I
it's
feel
another
like the
milestone.
acceleration of just being here too, and the 2 years that I've been here, I feel like because when I moved here from Boston and had already been doing it up there, and I threw away pretty much everything I had because it was all about being married and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just restarted pretty much when
Hey.
I got here,
Yeah.
and like I feel like these 2 years have been way more beneficial than the 3 years I did in Boston.
Oh, I bet.
You know.
How
Just
much
the
time you
environment.
I bet I can do 35. I bet, but the most I've done is 25. But that's like with taking stuff out. Like I just did 20 last week, and I still had plenty of stuff I could have talked about.
got? Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could
Yeah.
do 30, 35 for sure.
Comedy
pretty
fun,
good.
man. There's so much shit that you can just get up there and talk about. That's why I like long sets.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
kind of have fun with it because if they coming to see you, it really don't matter. Like who is in front of you, like none of that matter. They coming to see you.
hmm
You know, so that's always fun. You can kind of play around with different bits.
I love a 15-minute set. Those are fucking. You get to like kind of calm down and like relax a little bit.
Yeah,
Where I
yeah.
feel like
Seems
because
good.
like the 8 to 10s, you're just trying to get your fucking like best shit
yeah.
out.
Yeah, you
7
sound
is like tough.
I hate
7 or
I
8 is
hate the
tough.
3 to 5.
Oh, it's the worst.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
It's basically two. You're only gonna get two of whatever you
Depending
trying
on
to
what
do.
kind of
Well,
style you do.
That's
yeah.
what I changed recently. Is like I changed from like going from I gotta get as many jokes as possible in 5 minutes to like I'm gonna make a good 5-minute set, and that
Mhm.
we're you know what I mean.
And
So-
it's almost because you think it's almost like counter intuitive because you're like I got to get as many jokes out, get as much laughs, and that'll be the greatest set. But it's like if you just slow down and tell the jokes the way they're supposed to be told, like the way the cadence you want. and
exactly.
you won't get through all those punchlines,
Right.
but your punchline should hit harder.
Exactly.
And you'll feel better about it because you're like, that's
100%.
how I should be performing.
Right.
I should be performing this the same way in a 5-minute, and a 7, and an 8, like
Yeah.
the cadence and how you talk and do all that. Like yeah,
Hun-
and
100%.
when you start doing it, and you're only getting those 3 to 5s, you're like, that's all you think about. Like I only have 3 minutes. I gotta get as many of these jokes I've written down. Like
Yeah.
and then as soon as you like start moving up to like getting more like 10, 15-minute sets, you're like, okay, let let me put these jokes how they're supposed to go, and then
Right.
just say it. And,
Have an actual order. I feel like at 15, that's when you can really have fun with like the order that you're putting things in.
Yeah, right.
And getting a nice flow to the set. You can have
Yeah.
much more fun with it. 20 minutes. No, that's the bet.
Love it.
For me, 20 is like, oh, I get so excited.
Yeah, and you can even talk to the
Yeah.
crowd a little bit more than you
Oh,
normally
100%.
would. Which I'm not
You can
huge into that anyways.
Actually,
but
pace. Legit have a pace for 20 minutes.
Right.
You probably
Yeah.
hate all comics that do crowd work, don't you?
it depends if it's good. If it's good, like if it's actually like if you're naturally good at crowd work, I love it.
Yeah.
But if you're like forcing it with just the classic, like just all of a sudden you just go, hey, where are you from? Or like, what do you do for work? Like the old hacky like. Just I'm just gonna ask a question and see what happens, but then you have no follow up.
Yeah.
Why'd you even fucking do it?
Right. Oh,
Like-
that's the worst when they'll start
like-
crowd work and then
Like,
go
oh, I'm a
back.
garbage man. Oh, he's a
Yeah.
garbage man. So, anyways, the
Yeah.
other day I was like, and it's like, why'd you even
Yeah.
ask?
Just wasted everybody's time.
Yeah, including your
I'm
own.
gonna start doing that every time I'm on a show with Mason. Just because, like, if I'm before him, I'm gonna between every joke. Where are you from? Oh, cool.
yeah.
Oh, Tampa. I know Tampa. I got you know Jimmy Moynihan?
Yeah.
Just to make it mad.
Just 2 minutes
See,
of asking.
You
Yeah.
lost his damn
I try
mind.
to squeeze in pretty much all material to every set I do. I rarely talk to people. Unless
Oh,
someone's
yeah.
being really annoying, and then I'll ask them what are they talking about.
Yeah.
I like doing that because then they either freeze or they tell me, and then I make fun of them for it.
Yeah. No, that works. I think. Yeah. Well, with short sets, you don't
With
really
the
have
short
time
sets,
to
I
fuck
try not
around,
to even. Yeah, because it's like, look, I don't know when I'm going to get to go up again tonight, so could you just shut the fuck up and let me do my thing?
If they only knew how important.
Yeah. Like
these
this
sets
5
are.
minutes might not be important to you.
This is
But
so
this
big.
5 minutes is my whole night right now.
Yeah, that's all I'm getting, baby.
You cocksucker.
I
Piece
told
of
a
shit.
woman that once while I was on stage. I'm like, this is a big deal for me. Like, this is like, you have no idea.
You're like, please.
You don't.
like,
You're
it's a
gonna
big
go
deal.
home.
You have no idea who's in the back watching.
Yeah.
You have no fucking idea.
Like, bitch, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah, if you ruin this for me.
Yeah. I'll
Hey,
fucking kill you.
You started to tell a story of, I think it was when you first met David at an open mic. Is that
Oh,
what you were
yeah.
starting to tell earlier?
Yes. Did you write that down?
Uh-huh.
All right. Good. Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to. That's why I stopped you early. I wanted to hear it.
Oh yeah. No. So the first time Joly talked to me, or we met. I think it was at the other bar, this bar in Orlando.
That's a good bar.
And it's my
Yeah,
first
the bar was
open.
always a good bar.
Yeah.
Wait, that's
we had one in Fresno, and
Oh, yeah,
everyone
yeah.
went there. Like,
The
yeah,
other bar?
The other bar, dude, we get fucked up there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's always a pretty good bar. So I go up and I was doing good in like Melbourne, which is about an hour away from Orlando. So I go up and I fucking with the jokes that were doing well, I go up and I just bomb my dick off for 5 minutes. And Joly was up front. You were up front watching.
Yeah.
And
Like
then-
like he was watching someone dance.
Yeah, just watching me bomb. But he was laughing for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't know that. Oh, I was probably drunk. That's when I was
No,
drinking.
I think
Yeah.
you're
I
no,
was definitely drunk.
but like you weren't being cruel. It was probably very funny.
Well, I might have been
Yeah.
laughing because I thought the jokes was funny.
It could have been, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I sit there, like, people will say, Charlie, why you always sit there and watch, like, the open mics? Because I like, this is what I like about comedy. I don't want to be like a fucking guru of it and break people's shit down. I want to look at it at its purest form.
Mhm.
Is it funny? Is it not?
Right.
And if it was funny to me, I used
Yeah.
to just sit there. I probably was laughing because it was funny.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I wasn't laughing being rude.
All right, good.
Now,
No,
if I know you and you bombing,
All
I'm
right.
laughing to the top of my lungs. It's so funny to me.
So I go outside of the bar, and I was at the time it was like literally like it was the end of the world kind of thing because there was like a lot of like for me it's like anything in Orlando was a huge deal.
Okay.
So I go outside, I'm fucking like
It's
suicidal.
over. It's over.
Yeah, and Joly came out. He's like, "Dude, you're good," because I was like visibly upset. Just
Yeah.
like pacing around, I was like doing this. So and he's like, "Dude, you're funny. Just relax. You're good. This is supposed to be fun."
Yeah.
Take it easy.
You're like, is it though?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
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 I
Because
love
that
it.
wasn't fun.
Yeah.
I just
Not
love
fun.
it.
Whatever that was in there was not fun.
Yeah, dude, I think it is fun when you get to a point though where you can bomb like that though, and then you get off and you go, "Boy, that sucked."
Yeah, yeah.
Like, which that's how I've always been. Even when I bomb really bad, I still get off and I'm like, "Yeah, that sucked."
Yeah.
But I never
terrible.
really let it affect me
Oh, you
too
don't?
much.
Oh,
Not
man.
too much, not
Yeah.
really.
I need to get there.
Yeah,
I'll-
like, you
Trying to
gotta
think
go.
if I've ever had one that was like, because I bomb a lot. And like, because if people, I find that people like when I do small rooms, like my stuff's like I have to gauge if I'm gonna do my dirty stuff or not.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I notice it's too graphic. I feel like for small rooms, like and
Right.
rich whites
think
hate
so?
me. Yeah,
You think if a small room, it's harder?
in my experience, yeah. Every time I did South Austin, I bombed every time I've ever been there.
Right.
What's your favorite places to bomb in?
Well, I mean, I like bombing at Vulcan because when I get off stage, someone will give me a shot.
What you think the greatest bomb of all? You ever had a bomb where you got up there and it was quiet for 15 entire minutes?
No,
That's the worst.
Yeah.
I have
You ever
hosted.
had one of them?
I've
I had one. It was 10
hosted
minutes.
with those
Oh, them bitches suck,
Yeah,
boy.
it was at Whittier. It was in Whittier, California.
at a bar, huh?
No, it was at this it was at like this big lounge. There was like 250 people. Like it was like this lounge restaurant kind of thing, but it was set up to be a comedy show. Like the whole place.
Yeah.
It was like a benefit show, and I was driving, and I was like, I was almost late because of traffic. I got there like 5-10 minutes before the show started. So I was like, luckily because of the drive, you have all the time to go like you're set because you're driving the whole time. But I was like, I get there and they're like, and I was supposed to go up. It was supposed to be the host, then me, and then I was supposed to go first, and then the show. You know, well I get there and they're like, you're gonna cold open the show and bring the host up, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is the host even here for? You know,
Yeah.
like,
Why
but I
is
was
he-
like, whatever, it's $150. Like,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
cares? It was like at that point in time, it was like I don't know, it was probably maybe 4 or 5 years in. I
And
was
did
like,
anyone at least say welcome your first comedian, or did it just you just walk up
I
and
had to
start?
walk. I had to walk up and start.
Oh,
So you bombed in front of 250?
250. I had,
Wow.
but the thing was,
That's
is like at the time I
legendary.
had been seeing this. Yeah, at the time I had been seeing this. So at the time I had been like talking to this girl who I met at a festival, lived in LA, and so I was gonna go do the show and spend the weekend with her. And she drove from LA to Whittier to watch the show. The whole time I'm bombing, there's like four tables where like 1 or 2 people are laughing like the whole time, and the rest of it is dead silent. And like I just went up and they didn't like any of it, like, and it was just horrible. And I mean I went, you know, my material, I was
and you
myself.
stuck to your
Yeah.
time.
Stuck to my time. I
Yeah.
did the whole 10 minutes.
You just gotta sit there.
Yeah.
And I got off. I was so embarrassed because I had like this super hot chick that I've been dating, like, or talking to, dating, you know, like knows that I do comedy. Would never seen me do comedy. Watched me do it for the first time. Because I mean, at this point, like, I was fine. It was the only.
Was she
time-
laughing?
She laughed at some of it, but then she was like, you know, some of the jokes weren't for me. And I was like, I get that. That's fine. My
Yeah.
jokes aren't for everybody. But then I was like getting a beer at the bar, and I was just going to just sit there and just wait, you know, and just like have a beer. And this lady passes me a note. And it said,
Suck.
no, it said, keep going. It said, keep going. Tough crowd. Catholic school fundraiser, not the best place for your stuff.
Oh.
And I was like, I still have the note. It's I
Oh, hell
laminated
yeah.
it. I keep it in my like notebook and stuff. But it's like, I was like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, thank God I don't feel so bad. Like,
Yeah. Oh, you didn't know?
I had no,
until
because I didn't ask. I was dumb. I was young. I'd never done a benefit show. I
Yeah.
didn't think to ask. Like, oh,
Right.
just like I was just like, oh, it's a show. Cool.
She essentially hit you with the bless your heart too.
Yeah, basically.
Bless
Like,
your heart.
basically.
Damn.
But it was one of the 2 people like at the
Seemed
bar
genuine.
laughing. You know,
Yeah,
they
right.
genuinely
Yeah,
gave me a
see,
note. 'Cause
Nice.
They saw
It's
that I was
genuine.
just like I was visibly just like I was
Yeah.
disheveled. I was
It
like fuck,
sucks
so
when-
embarrassed, and I was like,
Yeah.
man, this was terrible. Like,
Yeah.
and
they
then
can see you. They're just looking at you being, yeah.
yeah, but I had to walk up there and just start doing comedy. Like
That's someone set you up for failure.
Oh, yeah.
I once did Alamo, and this was like a year and almost 2 years ago, and they were like, "Yeah, you're gonna be the first comic. You ready?" And I was like, "Whoa!" I was like, "Hold! Like, no one's gonna go up and say that we're starting the show and welcome your first comedian." He goes, "Oh, should we do that?" And I was like, "Yes." What are you talking?
You
Yeah.
were just
I was
swing them
like-
straight into jokes, huh?
Yeah, I was literally, I go, no, have someone go up that's not on the show and say, all right, guys, we're gonna start the comedy show or whatever. Here's your
Helps.
first comedian, Mason
Right.
Smith. Like,
Yeah.
fucking bring me up.
Yeah,
Something.
0 introductions.
Don't
the
just
worst.
send someone up.
What
Just
happened
walk up,
after
grab-
that though?
It was fun. It that makes it a now people know it's a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
But
you-
that's the whole thing too, is because like after you get off, the host comes up and goes, hey guys, and that's
Yeah,
like the
which
whole
is
host thing.
that's weird.
Which is weird. So you should have did that before
Yeah.
I went up.
The
Yeah.
whole job of a host is to get the audience
Right.
ready for a show.
Yeah.
And if you're
That's
doing
the only
shotgun,
job of a host.
then it's like, you bring up first comedian.
I think with
I remember-
shotgun,
I
there
love
should-
shotgun, by the
but
way.
there
Do you guys
should
like
still be a
that?
host to get people going.
Yeah, something to get them. Well,
Well,
either
that's
a
like-
god,
that's
but
the
there,
point of
or
a
a god
cold
mic,
open.
but there's no
well, yes, the
mic
God
obviously.
mic. So it kind of get them like switched
Well-
into a.
Yeah.
So at Vulcan, we do God mic and we have music. So it's like someone gets on God mic and goes first comedian of the evening, and they do the spiel same thing you do at Mothership, where you're like keep table talk to a minimum, enjoy the show. Here's your first comedian. They bring you up, and then there's music.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's
what I
like-
mean by god mic. That's,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how you start a
Yeah.
show.
No, I'm saying without that, it's so fucking.
I remember one
It's
time.
so bad.
I'm seeing
One
without
time
a
I
host,
was
right?
about 7 months in. I was in Cocoa, Florida, and Jacoby Bruton was fucking hosting. It was a black room. That bitch was black. You hear me? I'm talking about Jacoby went up there and was like, "Hey girl, how you doing in the audience? Hey, what's your name is? Now here come your first comedian." When I tell you I died, I thought about it. I think I cried because I hadn't bombed. I was just like killing. I was in, and I was like, I was working at like 6-7 months, but I was like, I was doing good. And
That was the first and only time I ever driven more than an hour and bombed. Like, and that was
and
the
then you
first
have to
time
drive
it happened.
home and think about it.
And then I was just like, fuck. But thank God that lady gave me the note, because the whole drive back to that girl's place, I was like, I know. I know. If I wouldn't have gone so hard. Like,
Right.
Right.
or I actually would have gone even harder.
Dude, that's
One
funny.
of the two.
So so you didn't know what it was, right?
Yeah.
When I first left Boston, before I got here, I stopped in my hometown in Arkansas to just like hang out for a little bit before I moved here. And I randomly went to this. It was one of the only like good bars in my hometown. It's not even there anymore. And I'm in there. I'm having a drink with one of my best friends, and I hear a huge crowd upstairs. I knew there's a music venue, and I
Yeah.
go up there, and there's like a camera set up. There's a band, and there's like 100 people up there, and they're all like, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Like, what is going? It's like a variety show. So I go to the host and I go, hey, I'm a comedian. You think I could can I go up? And he's like, yeah, no problem. So he goes, how much time are you going to be up there? I was like, can I do like 10 minutes? He's like, absolutely.
Wow,
So I go
holy
up there and I do at the time whatever I had from Boston, which was like some pussy eating jokes and
Yeah.
like fucking nothing crazy. But I get off stage and my friend is laughing and he goes, do you know why these people are here? And I was like, no. He goes, that lady's son died.
Oh.
This is a silent auction. It's an auction for to raise money for the funeral or something.
did you raise any money?
No, they shut the camera off when I went on stage because they were live streaming it to local TV.
Did you bomb?
No, they liked it.
No, that's
But
funny.
yeah, they liked it. But my buddy's like, yeah, dude, some teenager died.
That's fucking
That's
legendary.
But no, I didn't bomb. It was fun. I had fun.
I wish they live streamed it, and I also wish he bombed.
Yeah.
It would have been funny.
If you would have bombed, that would have been great.
It would have been a funnier story for sure.
That was cause when I bombed that night, the dude was like, "When you gonna say something funny?"
Oh
That shit
dear.
hurt.
Dude,
Then I heard Buddy
tell a
died.
joke.
I heard Buddy died. The dude that said it, I heard he died, and I'm glad he fucking
Good
died.
riddance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
that cocksucker.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Dude,
you had
uh,
it coming,
It
motherfucker.
wasn't you that killed him, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
I was doing a roast battle one time recently against John Rice, and I couldn't remember my last joke, so
Oh, no.
I pulled the note out of my pocket and read it and flubbed it for a second time, and then I went to do it again and I flubbed it a third time,
Oh.
and a guy in the middle of the room just goes, "Oh, come on!"
Yeah, that was really
Ah.
funny. Yeah, that was so funny. I remember that. Oh, come on, dude.
Come on! And I was like, "Oh,
he has
just
a
kill me
point.
now, dude! Can I?" I literally looked at Adam like, "Can I just go?"
Yeah.
Did you win?
No, and he said we both sucked so bad that
Okay.
he didn't want either of us to be a winner.
Yeah.
Damn.
But to be fair, to be fair, Motherfucker, fuck
that-
you. I found out at 2 p.m. the day of who I was roasting.
Did John Rice?
That's
That's the homosexual dude, right?
Yeah.
With the glasses.
Yeah, from Alaska.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So damn. So that's when they retired you from the roast league.
No, I did one more with him.
Yeah, we did one.
I'm two.
like the
I'm
day
2 and
of.
2.
Like the day of. I don't know.
Did you beat Nick?
Yeah, but even still, it wasn't like either of us did like.
Yeah,
so
nobody
bad.
even liked our.
so you
I
suck at roasting.
Yeah, I'm
I
not a
hate
roaster.
roast. I hate roasting.
Why you don't just say no, motherfucker?
Because at the time I was like, oh, I guess maybe this is like the way to try to get in like a little better with the scene. Because it's like everyone's doing them, so I was like, all right, I'll do them.
I only
It's a good
did it
way
because
to-
Adam Lucky was hard up and needed like 2 people to fill in a spot, and me and Mason were talking to him, and
And it was,
asking
like,
Mason
the
to do
day
it,
before.
and it was like pretty much like the night before. So I was like,
See,
I'll roast Mason, I'll help you out, So I went and did it, and
See, real roast is like where you talk about like people retarded kids. You got to go for the heart. See, that's why I don't do roast.
Yeah.
I don't.
'Cause I'm trying to I want you to cry.
I find them to be too stressful to only tell 5 or 6 jokes that you're only going to say once.
Yeah.
You know, the one that I had fun on, I roasted Philip Garcia, and we had a blast. We both had a month to prepare, and we were sitting hanging out, and
It's nice.
we were really like that was a good one.
yeah.
But y'all
Yeah.
can twist it. You could twist the jokes from the old jokes and use them on other people in real life, like at
For
Olive
sure.
Garden and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like say that old dude get out of hand and you just pull out some fucking sweet ass roast jokes you had.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You want to hear what Philip said about me?
Yes.
Well-
He said, "Mason, you look like a garden gnome that'll only let white flowers grow."
Damn. That's fucking legendary. That's fucking good, man.
Yeah.
I think he said you use
Miller
Miller Lite as mouthwash.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
kinda
Damn.
funny.
But I said, what was it like being that kid in Matilda that got force fed all that chocolate cake?
They
And
laughed
then
at
he gave me the one that won it,
Yeah.
which was so Philip's got a gay dad, and I said, they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, which makes sense because Philip's a faggot. He told me it the day of.
Wow.
And I was like, should I do it? And then
Yeah.
Ty Rivera was the judge, and he loved it.
It's so funny. There'll be like one joke that you're afraid to do sometimes on a roast, and that one will sometimes be the one that crushes.
Oh,
Yeah.
it won me
You
it
got it.
definitely won it.
Yeah,
That and the
but
Matilda thing.
It's a hard thing about a roast is that you just have no idea
Yeah.
how a joke's gonna do. You
Who
get
you-
a better feel for it, but
Who you lost to?
I technically lost to John, and then I lost to Connor Nutt at Sunset.
Oh, but
I'm 2 and 2.
So you 1-1. You didn't lose because both of y'all suck so bad that it wasn't no.
Right, yeah. The one with John, Adam literally goes, "You both are horrible."
yeah.
But it's like, motherfucker, you
that's
told
still
me
a
at 2
loss.
p.m. today.
Hey, Jimmy the fucking man when it comes to roast.
Oh yeah.
He 5-0 right now.
Oh hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you doing the one? Do you do the ones in Fat Man?
So yeah, I just did my first one.
Who'd you
the
go
first.
against?
Lucas McQuarrie.
McCrary. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Fucking clean
Who
as
did you?
clock.
And you won.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what it means when you 5-0.
Oh
Mason.
yeah, my bad.
That's what 5-0 means.
5-0, bitch.
Means he hasn't
Oh,
lost. Fucking Jimmy Moynihan, the fucking killer on this shit. You
Hell
know what
yeah.
I mean?
Fly like a butterfly and roast like a bee.
Goddamn right.
Hell yeah.
Them roasts be serious though. I like to watch them, and I like.
I like
Banana
watching
Phone.
them. Yeah.
They're fun to watch.
Banana Phone. Ooh, they say some mean shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
they
funny.
do. Sometimes they say some. You'll hear some autistic kid in the crowd that like says some horrific stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
What's the dude
really
named
mean.
Dizzy? Y'all know Dizzy? The little short dude. He from like I want to say he from like Idaho or something.
That's,
Oregon. Okay, that's what Dizzy from. Man, I remember when I first moved here, he was in the back. He was just like, "Yeah, that's right. You black bitch, go see your fucking kids." I'm not literally saying that's what he's saying, but it was like so fucked up. I was like, "Damn, man, he must not like these people."
oh, Dizzy. What the fuck?
It wasn't racist like that, but it was.
I know.
Yeah,
It was-
but
but it was
it
like,
would have been
damn.
funny if he did say that.
Yeah. It would have been great.
Oh, Dizzy.
I think that like if you can, it's so I like it. I like black jokes. Make me feel like I'm a part of it.
Yeah.
If it's it could be fucked up as you want it to be, as long as it's
funny. As long as it's funny, yeah.
You know, because it's, you know, one person might think something fucked up. This person don't think it's fucked up. You know?
You remember
when I talk about midgets? I fucking love midgets.
That's right.
Hey, do you remember that night that my ex-wife was in town, and I was like introduced you to her, and we were in the. I don't really remember all this. I was just told this, but apparently I was like trying to like make jokes with you, and that you like I guess I walked you. Like apparently you were just like, man, I can't. I gotta go.
Yeah,
and I was like,
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, hey, you be so drunk. I mean, you know, I fuck with you. I love you.
Yeah.
that day I was like, it's too late at night for this shit. I'm not gonna do this with Mason. He was like, and I was like, all right, chill, Mason. He's just,
but dude, I was shit faced.
Yeah, you were done.
We had been drinking and dancing all night.
That's a good night.
Yeah, it was a fun night.
When I used to drink, I had fun with it. I just didn't know how to stop having fun.
Yeah,
You were drinking when we first met.
Oh yeah.
When you first came and started visiting and stuff.
I bet you were fun to drink with.
You dialed it in. That was real impressive, dude. You're
Well,
just like fucking done with that.
Yeah, I mean, because when I came back, I had already had a plan to take over. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I can't do that with alcohol. You know, it ain't gonna.
And you don't drink it all now, right?
I smoke weed, of course.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just don't drink it all because I can't handle it. I know I'm alcoholic.
Yeah.
When you know you're alcoholic, that's the first step to saying, you know what, I kind of want to. I like this more than this.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
It's a different outlook, even being on the stage, like not drinking.
Yeah.
It's like you quicker, you know, because I remember times now when I'd be drunk, I get through the set and it'll probably destroy it, but it would have hit harder if I wasn't trying to remember what the fuck I had to say because I was loaded.
Yeah.
I had some good ones though.
Feel that. Yeah.
What did you like to drink when you were drinking?
Oh, whiskey and Coke.
Oh, really? The sugar.
Oh, but that's probably why I got so wasted all the time.
Yeah.
But
just you didn't feel like shit all the time from all the sugar from that?
The next day.
I was on a Sailor Jerry's and Coke kick for about a year, and it was just, you'd just be so drained the next day because of all that sugar.
Dry you out.
Yeah.
You got to put a lot of water in you.
Yeah.
Then you sweat it out because we in Florida, and I used to drink like all year long.
Yeah.
Like I wake up in the morning, and I was true to it. I'd be a server.
Oh, you would drink when you woke up?
Yeah. I was
guess
alcoholic.
I just woke up.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
No, but I'm saying like before noon, like I wake up, I'm sending emails to clubs. I'm fucking doing some content. I'm drinking some beer. I got a pint of shitty whiskey right here.
Yeah.
12 o'clock, I
rot.
take me a nap, wake up, do it again at night. Go to the mics or whatever, you know. But it was just like, it was just so habit forming. But I thought, you know I could probably do better if I don't drink it all. And it's a lot cheaper. You know what I mean?
For sure cheaper.
Yeah, a whole lot.
Till they sponsor us. Miller Lite.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Man, Miller Lite might look him right in the eyes. Look right there, man.
Oh,
Come on,
Miller
Be
Lite.
serious.
It's this one right here.
Oh, Miller Lite. You know I already want you to sponsor me, but I'm still willing. You're welcome.
yeah.
That was good.
I like
You
that,
can
man.
clip that.
Hell yeah. You can
Clip
that
it
should
and
be the
send it.
thing every week. Let
Yeah.
Miller Lite know.
Oh, I bring it up all the time.
We need this fucking sponsor. You gonna start drinking Miller Lite?
I do drink Miller Lite, but since I just woke up, these are breakfast beers.
Oh. It makes sense to me. I get it. You're talking to a true alcoholic. I get it.
And I'm off today.
Oh yeah. So fuck
We're
it.
podcasting. We're having fun.
Hell yeah, having a good
Yeah.
time.
Tell us
Good
about your
reason.
podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well.
And then
What?
midgets. Then let's talk about midgets.
Oh yeah, let's do midgets first.
Well,
and-
We're like right at an hour, man.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about midgets real quick, and then we'll you tell us all about your.
Well, our podcast is called I Know You Fucking Lying. It's called I Know You Fucking Lying, and what we do is we riff on like crazy stories and news articles, you know, like the wildest stories that you can fucking think of
From the internet, not from the
internet.
guests.
Yeah, y'all should come on there one day.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Cool. Would love to.
Hell yeah, the guests we don't necessarily even interview. It's just more like the guests is coming in and
then you
they
look at
riffing with
topics.
us. And yeah, we just
Yeah.
it's a fucking just a
Hell
cool
yeah.
conversation, you know, just
Cool.
a riff party, crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
And do you
I'm into
plan the what you're going to show to the guests? Do y'all plan that?
Nah, we don't even really know. Like,
Oh, yeah. I
Like,
mean,
he picked some,
We find
I picked some, I picked some.
but we don't know which ones. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
You high motherfucker.
Yeah, no. We pick articles out, but we don't know which ones the producers
Okay.
can show us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's doing your? Because y'all are at Creek, right?
Brandon.
Who's doing the? Who is it?
Brandon? What is it? Legier?
Legier.
Oh, he's your
Lejar,
producer.
yeah.
Okay,
Lejar.
cool.
He's the man, dude.
Yeah, Brandon's
he's
great.
great.
Big
Real
shout out
good.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon,
Yeah.
Dalen.
He's got a podcast too.
Jordan,
Yeah.
all that whole group of guys. Is
Yeah,
dope.
those
Yeah,
guys
I went
are
on their podcast.
Oh,
Him
shit.
and
Yeah.
Dylan, right? They got a
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
Dalen,
yeah,
Dalen.
yeah,
Dalen, yeah, we all call him
Dalen.
Dale though.
Yeah.
One mic, two
They got-
gays.
What's the name of it?
no,
Damn.
no, I just did their pod the other day. It was a lot of fun.
They got a
The
good
Last
pod.
Resort pod.
You
Yeah.
like midgets?
Oh, I'm thinking of something that some of this is bad. Isn't that
Those
Dylan?
are the
No,
gays.
that's
Dylan, does Dylan Carlin-
Those are the gays.
Those are the guys. Yeah.
and Carlton.
Dylan and
Aren't you doing
Colin.
their pod soon?
That he said if I would do it with my shirt off, I could come on, and I was like, yeah, no problem. Any excuse to have my shirt off, I love it.
Yeah.
You ever seen under here? Look at that.
Hey, yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
We
Thanks,
almost made it a whole episode. She is appalled, right? Look at that. She's
That
like,
is
what the
disgusting.
fuck is that?
Hair
Some of that
Force
is
One.
bad.
That's gross, man.
That's Hair Force One.
That
Is that what it
is disgusting, man.
That is disgusting. You should feel it though. It's soft.
Nah, I'm good. I believe you.
Yeah.
You know what the fucked up part is? It's fucking soft. Like, it's so soft.
When Harry met Sally.
Dude,
It's
Yeah.
real.
wild.
Let me touch it.
Dude,
I ain't touching it.
Touch it,
Touch
dude.
it. It's
Touch
very
dude.
soft.
It's soft as fuck.
Yeah, it is. It's got a good texture on it. It's got a good texture.
No joke. It's
It's,
soft
nice.
as hell.
It's good texture.
It's because I soap it. I clean it.
I would hope so,
Shampoo it.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's a part of
your
bathing.
body. You gotta wash. You think we just wash those parts of our body that don't have hair?
Yeah.
God, my balls and armpits would stink so bad.
So bad.
Good rule of thumb. Anything that grows hair, don't wash it.
Yeah.
Fucking
The
freak.
parts that need to
would
be
you fuck
washed
a
the
midget?
most.
A midget? There. I've seen some really hot ones. Yeah.
I want one.
You,
I don't know why I want one bad.
Yeah.
like to be your friend or?
Whatever it come with, like just like you know what I mean? Like just like you know, like when I'm away, people say, "Hey man, Dave, where you midget at?" You know, like I'm gonna give
So
him a name.
you want to
of
be like
course.
Kid Rock when
So
he
you
had
wanna
that
own
little.
one.
Remember he had the little minion with him that was in the music videos all the time.
Yeah, but we gonna be like my dog, you know.
Yeah.
Only a woman midget, because
An
I'm
emotional support
nail her to the
midget.
cross every now and then.
Are you
What you
gonna?
call your
You don't
penis
want her
the
to be
cross?
on stage, right? You don't. Is that really? You don't want her to be on stage, do
Nah,
you?
I mean, unless she want to be up there.
Like as
I want to
a.
have like
you
a
want her-
whole
you
little
want an
fucking
entourage.
army of midgets, though.
Do you remember when they had the midget convention in Austin?
No.
Maybe 6 months ago.
I wish I fucking.
Oh, I
knew about
remember
it.
that.
So yeah,
They were those little bastards were everywhere.
Why nobody told me about this shit?
I didn't
Maybe-
know your obsession with it yet at the time.
Damn.
But yeah, it was the little person convention is what they called it. Because little person is short
damn-
for midget.
Yeah, that guy. See, he had something wrong with him.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he was not just
Oh,
a
buddy.
midget.
Oh, buddy was a rapper.
Yeah. Well, he was. Yeah.
I'm not a fucking midget. You a fucking midget, bitch. What are you then?
He's dead now.
He's dead now. Yeah.
Well, he
But
used to be a midget.
He rapped on.
He got
rapped
to
on-
be buried in a kid's coffin.
Yeah, he was Kid Rock's coffin.
He grew.
Boom, dude. Nice.
But what I was saying is when the convention was in town, there's a group of like 12 of them that showed up to the mothership to see shows. And I was at the stairs,
Wow.
and they all came in at once, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" And they all came in. They all went up into Little Boy. A couple of them went into Fat Man. But then this one guy, his name was Trevor. He was pretty cool. He kept coming down to go to the bathroom, and he started talking to me, asking me questions about it because he was a big comedy fan. And man, dude, I was like, and then like his buddy came down to the bathroom, and he introduced me to them, and I just was sitting there talking with them. I don't know why. I just had like this really intense like feeling of joy and happiness.
Yeah.
Really?
And then once they left, it like kind of went away, and I was like, oh, this
They're
is
like
what.
good
And then
luck
I
charms.
realized this is what tall people feel all the time. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
just being
Being
taller
good.
than everybody
It's,
else. I was like,
yeah.
oh, that's why tall people are.
I'm
happy.
telling you, I'm getting the fucking.
Get it, dude.
What they call it, a cult of midgets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the motherfuckers.
I mean, not those. Those are children.
Yeah, that's-
yeah. Get those.
No, those midgets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those,
but-
but they're also children, dude.
Midget children.
We should go to this.
Oh,
though.
dude, do you
Hey,
ever? Yeah,
I
this
played
is
a-
should go to this.
I played a club in Pensacola or Fort Walton Beach called
Yeah.
the Block. It's a comedy zone club, and it's like 5 rooms, and on the outside they had midget wrestling. That shit was some of the greatest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Do you ever see?
Micro.
Sometimes in my feed they'll do the.
They do it here,
the
right?
micro crew
The micro
roll
wrestling.
call or whatever.
I love that.
And
So
yeah,
They
and
say
then,
Type
their
it in,
names.
type of micro wrestling roll call.
yeah.
Yeah.
You think
Have
they
you
got
ever seen
one coming
this?
up?
Have you ever seen the micro wrestling roll call?
No,
It's
I
great.
want to though.
Yeah.
Okay, we might need headphones for this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you do because they have funny names.
I've seen these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
You
these
sure?
before. Yeah. You
Okay.
take it. This is so good.
Oh, it's on the.
Yeah.
It's under the table.
Oh shit.
There's only
Two?
3 of them.
Yeah, that's fine. I've seen these.
There should be one next
These
to you.
midgets are.
Or Jimmy, yours are down next to you, buddy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hang on. I got
Appreciate it, my brother.
Take that shit. All right, cool.
Yeah, because there's the little one with the one colored eye.
Hell yeah, man. I want me one.
Look, so this one he calls himself. He's the giant of the group.
How tall he is?
He's still a midget, but he's like a bigger midget.
I want one of them bitches so bad. I swear I want a midget. I want one bad.
Yeah,
too.
I think it
What
is,
would
yeah.
what would you make them
It's like a
do
roll
though?
call where they're like,
They just
I
hang
went-
out. They just hang out.
Yeah, I wouldn't make them. I ask them or try to bribe
Go to
them
video.
for shit. Like lifting weights and shit. And
Well, they couldn't spot you.
well, I'm not
Psycho.
getting into that.
Little Hank Dalton. Meow.
What?
Little Miss.
That's the one.
Jay
you need.
Amazing. Hot Rod. Baby Jesus. Disco Dom.
Pinky Shortcake.
Little Show. I for the micro.
No, that nigga just creepy. Yeah.
Rango. Torito.
Where's
Oof.
little Ozzy?
Vanessa.
Chief Littlefoot. Oh.
oh my god, dude.
That's great.
What do you think of that? Which
That's
one
so-
would you want out of all those?
I don't know. Probably that little light skinned woman because she got a fat dumper on
Miss
her.
Pink, right? What did she say? I think her name was.
curly hair. I bet
Oh,
she
the
got a
fur-
dumper on her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, we got to get you one of those.
Or like one of the little black dude with the nose. He was creepy looking.
Yeah.
I keep him in the front yard, like not like keep. I'll ask him to stand outside, like when sometimes when
Guard the
kids
gnomes.
when kids
Blend
walking
in.
by after school, I just be like, hey man, you go like $100. Just go run to the gate
Aw.
and just scare the shit out of kids.
Yeah.
They'll be like, what the fuck is going
And you
on?
wouldn't even need to film it because it's just for you. You just want.
Yeah.
Just,
I won't even put it online.
You ever? I like when the ones have like the little bit of the fucked up legs, and when they run, they kind of like spin circles a little bit.
Yeah. You're
Like
the best.
like a garden tiller. Just.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
They're
Like,
too.
You're literally talking about owning one.
Yeah.
No, we ain't gotta say like I own you. Like you kind of work for me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You
So
possess
you'll
one.
pay them.
You want to put her?
Yeah,
you,
they
want, you
are-
want one in your entourage, is what you're saying.
In my crew, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like or like if I can get twin midgets from
You know-
Saudi Arabia,
Twin
I,
Saudi
uh,
Arabian midgets.
that's fucking great.
That's a pretty penny.
Dude, I went to
And that'd
high
be top
school.
dollar.
We had one in high school. He was a couple years younger than me, and he was like real big into rodeos and stuff. But like he like couldn't reach the stirrups
Yeah.
on a saddle, so like he just kind of like would just go
And what?
and yeah.
You ever seen him
Yeah.
cry? Watching it?
No.
You one of those, a Saudi Arabian midget?
See, I don't. The ones that are like kind of seem like
I want a real midget. That's kind of like that's a dwarf.
that's
Yeah.
that's more
Or
of
a
like
pixie.
like
That's
a
a pixie.
deformity type thing.
Pixie.
Yeah, that's like a pixie
Yeah, I
or a
don't like
dwarf
their-
type thing.
I don't like that.
Type
Right
in
person.
type in regular midget.
Damn, dude.
Put American regular midget like their dogs. They got different.
The amount of
stupid out
support
there.
we're gonna get from the little person community.
The
I love them little
American midget.
motherfuckers.
See, he's a little too normal looking.
What?
Yeah.
No, he is a midget. Look at his head.
Yeah, he's got the big. They're always top heavy.
See, that, buddy, lucky as hell. I cannot find one of these little motherfuckers.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna get up.
look up.
I'm about to just jump in
What,
DMs.
it's not
Find 'em.
interspecies.
Yeah,
It's what would
I
it be?
would jump in the
Inter-height
DMs.
relationships. Would it be inter-height relationships? It wouldn't be interracial.
Oh, that could be
But
it,
normal
Oh.
size partners.
Interracial relationships.
Interracial relationships? Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like high
Hydro.
hydro.
I bet she be,
Damn.
Wow.
I bet she be tearing her tall ass up.
I mean, I bet. See that. I always like to think that their dick's big enough, like a kickstand.
It's gotta
Right?
be.
The rumor is they're normal. Like their dicks are just like not midget at all.
Surely there's some with a hog though.
Look at that, a whole family of them.
You know, there was the show. There was a whole show.
Yeah.
On A&E TLC.
My Little Life.
And it was they were all midgets.
People live down like the highway from me in Oregon.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, the little farm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And because
funny.
they have one son that is normal.
This is Zach. This is one of them.
Oh.
So he's the one in all those videos where when he jumps in water, it goes bloop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best.
I remember him.
Damn.
Ooh,
Damn, dude.
dude. He's
Yeah.
look at that. Adorable.
Well,
freakish,
she was like, well, I'm gonna find a black guy or a midget.
right. And she found a midget.
Oh, look at that big ass. No, go down. Look at that big ass dude. Oh, where's right there in the middle. Look at that.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, that's
just Shaq.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's just
Shaquille.
Shaq's just a giant. Makes
With a
any
regular-
normal person look like a little person.
to shoot free throws.
Yeah, I bet you did.
That's why he sucks.
Damn, boy, you going hard over there. What you has, 12-pack over
I
there?
got the day off, dude.
Yeah.
What are you? This is my Saturday.
You like 6 deep.
I'm on vacation,
He's on
technically.
vacation.
You right. I'm sorry.
This is
You ain't
normal.
going downtown tonight?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I?
You a great
I weigh
person.
195 pounds. I can drink a lot.
That ain't, well, that is a lot, I guess.
Yeah, and also it's like
Oh,
all
I
it's
forgot
fucking
about
pure.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, muscles repel alcohol. You all know.
It changes everything.
Jimmy goes, oh, I forgot.
I can't. I can't lie, Mason.
Jimmy is a fucking.
That's the stupidest logic I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Thank you.
You
I
just
mean,
said
proof's in the pudding, dude.
Muscles repel.
Yeah.
I done seen you drunk, motherfucker. What are you talking like that? Like
You'll
go,
be
like
fine.
it ain't gonna. Yeah,
You'll,
you right.
you'll pace yourself.
Yeah, because this is it's not until I start getting the free Jameson shots that it goes south.
But Jolly just cares
And even
about
then,
you.
even then,
Yeah, I
I'm very
wanna-
good at seeing myself out.
You know what's funny is he goes, it's not until I start getting the free Jameson. No, whenever you show up to Vulcan, he's like, hey, go to the bar and get a shot. Tell him it's for Mason and bring it to me. He's not. No one's offering you free Jamesons. You're peer pressuring every single friend of yours to go to the bartender and be like, hey, can I have a shot for Mason?
Don't tell my secrets.
Fucking idiot.
Now they're gonna be on the lookout
Good, I want
for
them to
it.
fire you. I want you to get a new job.
No.
I want you to get a job at a better club.
I get so much stage time. No way.
yeah, but
Why you don't try to get a job at Sunset?
Because I'm getting, dude. I literally get. I did 5 shows at Vulcan over the weekend.
Yeah. What you a host?
10-minute spots.
Hell
No,
yeah.
on all the show because there's 3 shows a night.
Yeah, you right.
Like,
Yeah, they
And you
can't
get
do that.
on.
I'm not getting rid of that. Plus, whenever we have weekends where there's nothing at midnight, they let me run those pop-ups, and I just I use that as an open mic.
I mean, I know Vulcan ain't a bad spot. I like.
I love Vulcan.
No, it's a good spot.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, sometimes we have to deal with frat tabs.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like
but,
this
like-
is a straight comedy club.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And plus, like, to be fair, even though like maybe you're not getting up as much, but like if you were at one of these other clubs where people are there, like cool people will have a better chance of seeing you at at Vulcan.
Vulcan's a cool
You're getting
spot.
all the people that are just coming in to visit, that are like coming in, popping in, and jamming out. You're getting those shows, which is good stage time, but you're not building good connections.
I like it because I don't have to go do open mics now. I can use.
Well, I mean, you
Vulcan.
could still use some open mics. You don't think so?
I do them on Monday. Like tonight's my open mic night. I do the Creek mic, and then I was doing the Sunset mic on Mondays, but they're not open now on Mondays.
I like if it's up to me. Like yesterday, I got up 3 times. If I can get up 3 times a day, I'd be happy.
Yeah, I did. I got up twice last night. Ben Gordon texted me randomly. I went and did East Austin. Have you seen it since they knocked that wall out?
Not the house, no.
Way better.
When they knocked the
that's-
wall out, like a week ago?
Recently, because I didn't know they did
the
it.
first time I did it, it was like they had knocked the wall out, and
It's way
the
better.
spotlight was so bright I couldn't see
That's
the people
still
sitting right.
a thing.
I
The
remember
people were
that.
literally sitting. I was standing on a stage, and the people, like my dick was in these people's faces, and I couldn't see them.
Yeah,
know
no,
what I mean?
that
Like-
they need to fix that light. That's still a very bright.
Yeah,
there.
so I mean, and then I don't know.
But-
they don't ever reach out, and I don't ask. You know, I just like I said, I got better at that.
Yeah.
Get better at that, and
Well,
reaching out and filling in my schedule
asking,
because
I filled up. I got 7 shows next month, and only 2 of them I didn't ask for.
Like what I do is
Yeah.
I just be there.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
constantly
he's good at
working,
that.
and
Yeah,
I
oh,
have,
yeah, I feel
I
you.
have my outcome for bills and my income for bills. I just
You
have
get
to-
a lot of random stage time from Sunset because you're good about hanging out there.
Well, yeah, I'll go and like I'll just go and because that's the thing. It's like I'm better about hanging out, and when I'm hanging out, people will be like, "Oh, someone's not here in time. Nick, can you go up and
Right.
just fill? Can you do 5 minutes until this
Right.
person gets here?"
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Sure, I'll go do that. It's a good time, and
Yeah.
I love Sunset. It's great.
But no, I enjoy Vulcan. I like working for Ashley, and I get a lot of stage time. So
Ashley cool.
Ashley's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, Ashley.
Ashley's great,
I want to do a show there at Vulcan.
dude. I'll give you the number after.
Yeah, I got one Saturday at Sunset. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the dating show thing that you do?
No, David, Joly, and Friends.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm-
You can
we-
do that at Vulcan, no problem, dude.
We gonna do that. The fucking asking for a friend. That's Jimmy idea. That's what he created.
Asking for a
it.
friend. What's
Yeah,
that?
that's the name of the dating
It's,
show.
Oh.
Not
Well,
a dating.
it's Oh yeah, no, it's a interactive comedy
Yeah,
advice
that's-
show.
yeah.
So people put the problems they're going through in a bucket, and then
I like that.
like a panel just.
That shit was slapping.
It's
Y'all
good,
done-
and it
y'all
gets
done a
serious
couple, right?
sometimes.
Yeah,
It
and
gets,
it's
like,
very
you know,
good.
It gets good.
That's fun.
Yeah, I just gotta find the.
Is there stand-up
Yeah, the right
involved?
spot.
So when you pull the
Yeah, in the
person's
beginning.
problem
In the
out,
beginning.
do they come up on stage or do you just
No.
talk to them?
Keep
Okay.
it anonymous if they want.
Yeah.
But
Like
we'll talk sometimes to the crowd.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's no. that'd
So
be-
is it a panel
you gonna
type
stream- you gonna
situation?
stream it
Yeah.
on their, you're gonna stream it on their YouTube and stuff.
It's like
I think
it
you
really
should-
ain't
you
no
should stream it
goal
on
time
their-
They
any.
should.
Yeah, have them stream that show on their YouTube because it could become
Yeah.
like the next thing, you know.
That'd
I mean,
be a good
then
idea.
people, and like that's what they do a Good Evening. You know, they stream it.
Right.
Um,
yeah.
so-
Absolute. Oh, Absolute show isn't streamed, but
No, that's
it's
Lucas's.
taped,
That's at Black
yeah.
Rabbit. That's
Yeah.
at Black Rabbit.
Yeah, he put it on YouTube though, right? Because he edited it up real good.
Probably.
Yeah.
Ike edited. For
Jake
YouTube.
edited the second one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nice.
I love what's going on with people just taking a chance at stuff
That's cool.
and realizing that like somebody created the Tonight Show at one point, so why can't the Absolute Show
Yeah.
get big as the Tonight Show?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, Kill Tony started off in the belly room
Yeah.
with 18 people in there.
Yeah, and look at
And
it
look
now.
what it's stadiums.
That shit changing people's fucking lives
Right.
overnight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Just don't
I've been on it
stop.
3 times.
but I think
Yeah.
like it's all about like it's not even gonna say it's about like I guess saying some catchy shit or like just something people remember
or having
about.
some sort of retardation.
Yeah.
That helps.
Hey, when we was in Florida, we was in Clearwater. It was after the show, and it was a dude that came outside, and he was like, "Man, I'm having a good time over there." And Tony was like, "Oh, you having a good time, Bubba?" I was like, "You trying to get that man a golden ticket?" man."
Yeah.
I know what the fuck going on.
Yeah. If you've got something wrong with you,
But they the funniest people ever though.
I'll never forget.
yeah.
I know. I mean, I'll never forget the first time you got on.
Fuck.
David, when
Sorry.
Cam called and brought you on.
Yeah, that's.
But how I remember is I remember watching it, but then I also remember Michael Ridley telling me the story of like him going to get you at Shakespeare and you're just drunk, passed out on the bar, and he's like,
Yeah.
"David, wake up! They called your name."
And
That
did
shit
you
was
go?
crazy.
Did you have a good set
Dude, he went
though?
from murder and became
Yeah.
David Joly, America's
yeah.
favorite uncle.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
what, that was the set.
that
dude.
shit was.
Yeah.
I don't.
He called
keep
him
up
an
with Kill
instant
Tony.
legend. He said instant legend.
I was
David
slapping
Joly.
hands with the audience.
Because you were shit faced.
Oh,
yeah,
he walked
I
out
wa-
like this. It was so badass, dude. It was so,
So
funny.
funny.
But and I just watching it was like, damn, I was like,
Was
David-
that at
I was like, David's
Mothership?
because we'd already like,
cool.
Yeah, yeah, we were cool.
we were already friends and stuff. So I was like, dude, that's so badass. And then afterwards, Michael told me the story. I was like, that's hilarious. And then like the next week, you came back and you're like, I quit drinking. This is for real. And then it's just been booming ever since.
Yeah, like right before I moved out here, I think, like I quit drinking like July 5th. You know, like July 4th though, that was a wild night.
One last night.
Well, I
America's
just woke
birthday,
up.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
I woke up July 5th and I was like, you know what? I don't want to drink no more. Like I think that night, because I knew I was moving out here, so I was like, if I can just like not drink, I could do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know?
Well, it's easy to not drink when there's stuff to do.
Yeah.
Like that's progressing you. Like
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
working towards something. Because like that's it's just the same thing with like if you have a good like just exercise routine. Like if you just know that you have things like let's say like you're going like I have to do this workout tomorrow. I have to do these mics tomorrow. And then the night before, someone's like, "Hey, you want to drink?" And you're like, "I got shit to do tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
I
Right.
don't want to wake. I want to do all this stuff and get it done."
Oh, yeah.
And that's the thing. It's just it's really easy to like. That's what helped me when I like quit drinking for a while too, because I took like a whole year off of drinking after my DUI.
Yeah, yeah.
And then,
Quitter.
But just having something to do the next day that I was like, I know I have that to do. It just like it didn't even like make me like knowing that I had things planned or I wasn't gonna be bored tomorrow. Like, cause that's what really helped me. Like, just stop drinking and made it easy. And then when I came back, I can have like one opposed to 6. You know. So.
I mean, see, that's the thing. Like, I can't have just one. Like, if I
Yeah,
start
what's the
drinking now,
point?
I leave out of here. I know I got to go to work later, but I'm like, fuck that shit. Turn this bitch up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then you're throwing away all the stuff you worked really hard for.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like really it's with being an alcoholic, it's self-sabotage.
That's all it
Non-stop,
is.
just getting in your own way.
It ain't no time of like not drinking.
Yeah.
Like, not drinking is when I go to sleep. And then when I wake up, I know me, I might wake up at 7, 8 in the morning and the liquor store ain't open yet. So I'm going to put a pint right here and I'm going to have a 4-pack of them tall Miller High Lifes. That's what I used to drink. And I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to go to the store after I drink that. I'm going to probably get some of them dollar store Fireballs. I just have to have it in my system.
Yeah, see, I don't that's not where I don't have that. I'm not doing that.
But yeah, you might not be an alcoholic though. See, an alcoholic, I
like
physically
drinking,
need
is the
it.
thing. Yeah, no.
See, I wasn't no stopping.
Yeah.
Because I do.
Like, ain't no stopping.
I like whenever if I'm like gonna plan like to not drink for like, because sometimes I like won't. So I might drink every day, but I don't always get drunk. Like I might, like if I'm out and I'm at like a show or something, I'll drink at the show. But I might go home after and just sit at. I might just go home and get high.
Well, I'm finna go home and
Edibles
drink
help
and
me
get
not
high.
drink too.
Yeah, I mean, there's different types of alcoholics. The alcoholic that Joly was just
one or
just old school
full throttle.
Yeah,
just
Drink till it's
alcoholic.
gone.
Drink
Yeah.
and then wake up and drink. There is
I like-
are alcoholics that won't always.
I like planning nights where I know I'm not going to drink at all. Those are the nights that I like to do ketamine.
Okay.
Interesting. You ever did ketamine on drinks?
Yeah, it'll make you sick every time. It'll make you throw up every time.
You
Ketamine?
still do it anyway?
No, because I know that's what'll happen.
Oh, you stopped ketamine?
No,
No, he loves it.
I just don't do ketamine if I've had anything to drink.
What does ketamine make you feel like?
So if you're already on a substance, whatever that substance is, ketamine it like makes that
Oh,
more
man.
intense. So if you're drinking and you do ketamine, you're gonna feel way more drunk and you're gonna get sick.
What if you on nothing? What
Then you feel it's ketamine. Ketamine by itself is one of my favorite things in the world.
What's that do?
What it make
It's
you
a
feel?
dissociative. You sort of like. So like I've done it where like so my ex Carrie is a ketamine, like she does ketamine treatments for people in Boston.
Yeah.
So she'll shoot people up with it. It's intramuscular. So she'll inject you with ketamine. And that's a different experience than like getting ketamine from like a guy and snorting it, which is like also how I'll do ketamine. But it's like you trip balls and sort of like, but it only lasts for like 15 to 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
Unless you
Yeah.
keep doing it. Like I like to do like a half gram over the course of like an hour.
I found
Yeah.
a big bag of ketamine this last weekend at the club
What'd you test it? How'd you know it was ketamine?
because I saw the guy I saw the guy that walked by, or like what happened was I was standing at the stairs.
It
and
was
then all
it
of a
was one of those wooks.
No, it was just some guy. He came out of he came out of Fat Man. I think it was this week actually. I think it might have been Rogan night. It was Tuesday. Yeah, he came out of the club or out of the showroom into the bathroom and came back and walked up. And then I happened to look down. There's just this bag.
What'd you do with it?
Full of it. And then I just picked it up and then like I didn't know what it was. And so like this I just held on to it for a sec and then I was like I'm gonna wait for the show to get out because I knew who it was. Like I knew what the guy looked like. I was like I'll wait for him to come out. And then he ended up coming out and leaving the show early. And I walked outside when he was about to leave. And I was like, "Hey man, did you drop something?" And he goes, "What?" And I was like, "Did you drop something?" And he goes, "What do you got?" And I was like, "No." I was because I didn't know what it was. I was like, "No, what did you drop?" And he goes, "Do you have a bag of heroin?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah." I was like, "Yeah, you can have this back." And I handed it to him, and he's like, "Thanks, man." He's like, "It's not heroin. It's ketamine."
No, he was lying. It's heroin.
He was like, it's you know, because he was like, "It's ketamine." And I was like, he went to get in his wallet to give me some money to say thank you. And he didn't have any. He's like, "Here, come take a bump. It's some of the best K you'll ever try." And I was like, "I'm good." Like, I'm good. I'm at work right now,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
just
You
take
should have
it.
kept it and gave it to me.
But I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, good point.
I'm not gonna give you fucking street drugs.
I would have
will
gave
take
it to
them.
him.
No, I would
Yeah,
have
but I like
tested it first.
I like what we got going. If
I
he
would've
dies,
tested
then I'm
it.
gonna have to do this whole thing by myself. and
Yeah.
don't
I would
wanna
have
do it.
tested it first.
How do
If
you
he
test
dies,
it?
I'm
He
telling
probably
you
won't
right
die.
now. If he dies, this is over. Like,
No,
high noon
you
is
won't
done.
die. I would watch you like go,
Yeah.
yeah, bring it back and come back to life. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Um,
I don't know why that'd be so funny. To me.
should we do? I think Taylor was saying he's got shit he's got to do. Should we do plugs?
So what do you got to do, Taylor?
I just gotta go. I gotta go hang out with my family that's in town. But
That's right, your mom's in
But
town.
I don't want to like you know. If
What do we have?
What's your right now, bro? I'm not. I can't-
What's your time frame?
I mean, I just gotta get out here as soon as you guys are wrapped up, so it's all good. If you guys gotta do jail tales, then we can bounce.
Yeah, you been arrested? Oh, that I don't know. Actually, I
Yeah,
know.
don't
I
wanna
know.
talk about jail. Yeah. I
Okay,
don't
yeah,
wanna really
I
talk
know.
about jail.
We don't want to talk about it. He's got. You can look it up online. Kill Tony fanbase found it on Reddit. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do.
your
we're gonna do
segment.
the other segment that we have. We only have 2 segments. It's jail tales and this one. So
All right, for
actually,
sure.
both you get to answer. So this after doing the podcast and hanging out with Mason, get to know him. What's your favorite thing about Mason? We'll go David, then Jimmy. What's your favorite thing about Mason?
That Mason is racist. No, I'm fucking with you. I know he's not racist. I don't know. Mason's just a good time, man. Mason, like, I knew this before this, though. You know what I mean? Like, I know Mason. I would consider
Well, no,
Mason
that's
a
the
friend.
thing. It's like sometimes it is like just with the two whoever books us. Sometimes it is the first time meeting, but that's what I'm asking. What's your favorite thing about Mason?
He a lunatic and he live it.
Yeah.
He own it.
All right,
He
Jimmy.
own it. He who he is. He gonna work hard. You know what I'm saying? You always working towards your goal. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like you always been in a pretty good mood.
We've in a pretty good mood.
I done seen you mad when you were mad at old boy about the Flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
All right.
Was this recently?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I did get mad at that guy the other night because he went over his time on the show.
Oh yeah. Fuck him, dude.
He caught some of the Mason wrath.
Oh, I would have just told Rylan to just start playing music.
I was pretty
Yeah.
upset about
That's
that.
fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, you if you were really in charge there, you could have stopped that.
I mean, dude, I fucking gave him a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jimmy, what's your favorite thing about Mason?
I like Mason's the positive vibes you put out.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very
that's nice.
positive.
Those are really good.
There's just
really
a
good ones.
sweet guy.
I like those ones.
Nah, seriously,
I have trouble
All
being
right, so next-
sincere,
so
but that
part-
was sincere.
So part 2 of my segment, Joly, what do you hate about Mason?
Oh,
And go hard.
That's stupid white shit. That's fucking
Is
retarded.
vitiligo? I hate the thing you can't control.
You look fucking stupid. With
I
it.
can't,
I don't give a fuck. You think I can control my credit?
Dude, you know what my grandma said? My
technically you
grandma
can if you
told
pay
my
the bills.
dude. My grandma told
It's actually
Janice.
improving. It's pretty
My
good,
grandma
actually.
told my mom at Christmas, you know, all he's got to do is get some black mascara, and he can cover that white.
good idea.
And my mom was like, he likes it. I do get a lot of compliments on it.
Why did it look fucking stupid?
No, people say it looks unique.
Yeah, uniquely stupid.
You have white in your beard.
That's because
He's old.
Oh
He's
yeah.
gray.
Hey, by the way,
I'm
David
not-
Joly is 52.
No, I'm
just
only,
for Reddit.
I'm
to
not
know.
old. I just grow.
Really
It
helping
just
him
got
out.
gray. I got a buddy of mine that's been gray since he was in high
Yeah,
school.
he's not a mutant.
That's white. His
Yeah,
is
that's
gray.
fucking weird.
You know what's funny is like I just I had this like gray patch here, and then I'm starting to let it grow out now, and I'm starting to get on this side, so it looks like kind of symmetry right here.
That's
Finally.
good. Yeah.
I mean, now like I'm just gray. I'm not old, you know what I mean? But I got some dye, so I've been dyeing that shit.
No, don't die.
You gotta die.
gonna
I
make
mean,
it-
I'm in
Dude, gray
entertainment
hair is
business.
cool.
But I'm in the entertainment business.
So
Nah, I'm cool.
look how cool I am.
Yeah, you look like a nothing.
Jimmy, what do you hate about Mason?
Just your whole vibe you give out. I'm just kidding.
So it's what you also love about me, but you hate it as well.
He likes the positive energy you put out, but he hates the vibe you portray to the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
no,
vibe.
Just I guess your body. I don't know.
What because you're
Uh,
jealous of these fucking
yeah.
cannons, dude?
No, I guess I would have to
You
go
one of a
with-
kind, man. God, I love you, man. You all right
Yeah.
with me, man? You all right with fucking me? I mean that.
I'll just go with your finger.
I gotta
fingers.
cut them. They need to be cut. Yeah.
So that's a good one.
Yeah.
Bam.
David, Jimmy, thank you so much for coming. Where
plug-
can they find you guys?
Mr. D Joly on Instagram. And when it's coming out? It's coming out soon.
Probably like a month.
No, it would be like 2-ish weeks.
Oh, okay.
2-3 weeks. Yeah.
Well, if y'all see it, I'll be at the Tempe Improv February 7th. I'm in Chicago. Well, it's a lot. Just follow me on Instagram.
Yeah. Do you have a website or just the Instagram?
Well, I'm creating that now.
Okay.
I just got the Squarespace. I'm buying that now.
cool.
I'm putting all that together today.
Cool.
By the end of the week, it'll be all ready to go.
Cool. Yeah, we'll put that in the.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you can find me on Jimmy.Moynihan on Instagram.
Awesome.
Keep smoking, Jimmy.
And your podcast, I know you fucking Lyin. It's it's hilarious. I can't wait to come and hang out with you guys.
Hell yeah, we gotta get y'all on that
it's
motherfucker.
fun.
We'd
For
love
real.
to.
Yeah, I'd
For
love to
real.
have
Cool.
you guys.
You know where to find me, Nicholas_Sapaglia on everything.
Taylor, thanks for letting us come back to the studio again. Check out Gorecast. Taylor Gorman, thank you.
Thanks.
That's the name of your. That's the name of your for the studio, right? Doorcast.
Well, his podcast is Gorecast.
Oh, hell yeah! I want to come on that motherfucker.
It's a great podcast.
Jimmy's out, dude.
Yeah.
All right,
And
for sure.
also, please go to YouTube and like, share, and
Yeah,
subscribe.
it's a pee-only bathroom. Don't shit in it. The toilet's busted.
High Noon Pod, baby.
Yeah, High Noon
Check it out.
Podcast.
Thank
Thanks
y'all
for
for
coming
having
on.
me,
Yeah,
man.
hell yeah.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thank y'all for having me. Having us. My bad.
Howdy, partner. Thanks for tuning in to High Noon with that wily coyote, Mason Smith. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe on all platforms. We'll see you next week on the Dusty Trail for more hijinks and fun.